What's up, people? This is Vigilante for 2 Minutes and Some Change. That's 2MASC. Then you know it's me, the original 2 Minutes. On the line, who I'm speaking to?
Moonrock Focus, United We Fly, the movement.
No doubt, man. Moonrock is a activist, but he's a lifeivist. He's out there putting life out there. And I wanted to get him on the show, iHeart Radio Show. I've been trying to get him for a long time, man. Kind of let people know your movement.
My movement is instant change for us in our communities. I mean, just symbolizing the things that we need to do change. Sometimes we think it's got to be on a political level, or it's got to be on, it's everywhere worldwide. I want to get it into people's mind that change, it comes down to just waving at your neighbor. You know, get back to common sense and common do, and we win instantly right there.
No doubt. Now, you have a radio show yourself called 930 Boyz. Explain that to people.
Oh, 930 Boyz. 930 Boyz came from me just waking up one day and just saying, hey, I have access to be seen. Me being 41 years of age, this is something that's never been of access. I can hit live on Facebook and be seen by thousands of people. Let me speak my truth. Let me speak my truth. It took off, man, and it's just been a blessing to finally feel. You always feel like no one thinks like you. And it just showed me that there are a lot to be reached out here where all have the common goal. So I've started using social media, the radio station, just to form a lane to find all the kings and the queens with the same common goal, sir.
No doubt, man. You got some beautiful queens that's really repping not only what I do, but what you do, man. You know, our beautiful queen out of Chicago, always repping.
Yes, Sister Teresa, I want to salute her. I don't think people understand how much this queen does for just all of us. This is someone that will meet you, and there's instant prayers for you. There's instant love. It's not about financial gratification. It's about her giving of herself to make sure she has mother for everyone.
That's right.
It's not just for her kids, and that's beautiful because, you know, I get whooped a lot. People don't understand. I do the show, you know, but these queens get on my coattail, and they keep me in line, and I need us to understand that we are nothing without our women. Our women are so precious that we need to let them be able to live and enjoy life and feel safe so that they can nurture us to the men that we need to be.
No doubt, man. She's always throwing some inspirational stuff out, man. You know, I met her through your 930 show, and it was a blessing, man. She jumped on the horn, man, got behind what we did for the GoFundMe for the young kids. Unapologetically, like it's supposed to be, man. And a lot of times, Moonrock, we don't have people that can remember. That's how we're supposed to do anyway. This queen does it without wanting any accolades or not. It's us putting her out right now because she ain't saying, look at me. How come we can't get out the rest of our people to do that, man?
Well, you know what I've noticed more than anything, we heard it when we was young. It starts at home. It starts with what you're eating. It starts with what you're looking at. It's what you fuel. If you love yourself, it is so easy to show love to someone else. It's done without even being thought. If you are used to opening doors for people all the time, why? Because you like the respect of someone acknowledging you and opening doors. Things like this come easy. So we need to start with loving of self. Learn to love yourself, because what we're doing is we're passing our hell on to other people. We're giving them our hell. We're going through it so you can't be happy. Once we learn to be happy, we can promote happy.
No doubt, man. And like I say, you have a lot of other sisters that's on that show that do a lot of things. And you got that one sister, man, she supported, man. She got her own business, her own oils and stuff, man. Let's talk about her.
Oh, man, Lisa's Fragrance and such. Yes. That's a blessing. That is actually the sponsor of the 930 Boyz show. We have a unique, man, we've got a line coming out up under the 930 Boyz United We Fly for these kings that this sister has whooped up. This is the queen of natural. If you haven't tapped into Lisa's Fragrance and such, yes, you can Google that. It is easy. I don't have to give you a drawn-out www. Just Google Lisa's Fragrance and such. Also tap into the 930 Boyz show, the United We Fly group page on Facebook. It is easy access. Everything is up under United We Fly. This is the natural you can trust. We go to to these stores and we get products that do not have natural ingredients in it. That is a part of loving us also. What we ingest, what we put on our body, all this affects our thoughts. And that's why Lisa's Fragrance and Such is the sponsor for 930 Boys, because it's about on every level, on a simple-minded basis, that we can change. This is what we need to tap into and quit sitting on our elbows, sir.
No doubt. And that's why I'm setting it up so people can hear exactly why your whole movement's called United We Fly. There we go, talk about two beautiful queens that's doing things out here and not talking about ourselves, but about the people that help make us great. And I think a lot of times people want to hold on to their self and be about them. Me. We can't me, a revolution. We have to a revolution. And I think that what you're doing, on your show, and that's why I want to put more light to it. Once again, show them, tell the people where they can find you at on that show.
United We Fly, Darrell Moonrock Focus Taylor on Facebook. You can look up the United We Fly group page separately. That's where we will be airing the show. United We Fly group page, or type in Total Empowerment. You will see the airplane with the wings, because it is about us flying. We are no longer walking. We are no longer crawling. We are not on our knees. We are going to get up and we are going to spread our wings. This is the 930 Boys show. When you think 930, you should feel empowered. You should know you're going to get everything from the politics to the simplicity of waving at your neighbor. Anything that is about change, that is what the 930 Boys show is. And like I said, you can tap in by adding the United We Fly group page on your Facebook. Just type it in. We are the only United We Fly there group. Tap in, bring your positive vibes, bring your ideas. Everyone has a voice. Everyone has a story. We even have a heckler that we've turned positive. We got to realize that positive is always stronger than negative, and there's always positive in negative. But do you see it? Do you want to act upon it? And that's what it's about. 930 Boys in the building, baby. Appreciate it, Rod.
Hey, no doubt, man. I think I caused some controversy today, man. I've been seeing a lot of little memes or little Facebook profiles saying I stand against racism. So I was being kind of, canny about it a little bit, just messing around. I wanted to see what people say. I put, if you stand against racism, don't show me by a pic, upload your work in the community. So I said, so tired of symbolism. How about realism? And man, somebody said, we complain that we don't do stuff for our plight. Then you say this?
Yeah, well, man, I actually wrote a song, and the song is just the basis of we fuel our demise. Like, look at the battles that we fight. Like, what does it look like? I've got United We Fly. Roger has FBOE. Why are we banging about the lane that we're in for change, and we have the same common goal? When someone is trying to pose a question to you, and you instantly turn defensive, you need instant change. I mean, your rebuttal is so quick. But a strategy for change isn't bubbled up that quick. That lets me know you got a problem with yourself. It all come back to you. What do you really want? My show today on the 930 Boys. What you want for yourself, do you really want for your neighbor? And I mean your neighbor that lives right next door to you, across the street. Do you want them to have the same luxuries as you? Do you want them to be treated just like you?
That's right.
If you did, look where we be right now in this world.
No doubt, man. And the thing is, what people don't understand is, I don't want the world to get so comfortable with just taking pictures and uploading pictures and not do what you're about to do. We won't reveal that yet, but we want to do more than that, because what happens is, we become lazy. And all we do is upload a few things, take a couple pictures, but we won't come out to the events, the gatherings of things that students or people that's disenfranchised need to see you out there. We won't do that. So you get so comfortable. I put a pic up. I did this. I felt I did my part. Then you get lazy. So I pose those questions and say, just don't show me by a pic. Upload your work.
That's right.
Now how can that be? Check this out. If I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, Moonrock, if you say, oh, okay, cool, let me show you some pictures at FBOE. Let me show you some pictures at the shelter. Cool, let's do that. Let's make that the trend. Let's make that the challenge. Show your work. That's not an indictment. If you're working, how can that be an indictment?
Well, they indicted themselves when they started lying about being a part of the movement. Because for one, it's called a movement.
Yeah.
So that's an action word.
Exactly.
Like we look at a lot of the words we live and live are the same thing.
Exactly.
So if we're really living out here, why aren't we going live with our living?
That's right.
We're going live with our dying, our demise. Mm-hmm. We're the negative of everything. There is no live and live in 2017.
No doubt.
It's none whatsoever, and that's what we need to tap into. If someone is making you feel good, it's so simple now for you to hit share.
Yeah. Easy.
We're liking, but we're not sharing. How do you like what we're posting about Colin Kirkpatrick, but you won't share it in your kingdom?
Exactly.
So I got a problem. That's a red flag to me.
Yeah, I think it is too.
It's a red flag to me. All of Facebook right now should be Colin Kirkpatrick and what's going on. The young man, I forget his name, the white gentleman that came out with the post about Colin. How is he going harder than we are?
I know. You're talking about the actor. The actor.
Yeah, the actor. How is he going harder than we are?
About Kaepernick.
No racist words or anything. He told the freaking truth.
Yep, he did. But that's the problem. Everybody else can show us how to do it. Let me show you something, though, Moonrock. Even white supremacy showed you how you're supposed to go out there and protest if you fight for what you believe. They're fighting over a stupid statue. Now, we got kids down in the street and so, and we can't even get together to boycott the NFL because Kaepernick, all he was saying was, I'm going to bow down peacefully of this because I don't support this because of what's happening in the country. And, and he was met with, he's blackballed. So it takes other people somehow to show us who's going through it because we are basically, it's like my boy Yurima Karama said, we're basically, Yurima said, let's say you're an alien, right? And you come to America and you hear the music of some of our artists, or you see the television shows, or you see Mayweather, or you see some of the stars stunting, you would think, wow, black people got it going on in America.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And he made a great point with that, because if you look at it up surface, man, black people ain't going through nothing. I need to get over there where they at, because they flossing, they showing money, they twerking, they dancing, they getting lit. I know they and that's the perception that's out there, man.
And it's out there a little bit too big. And I want to go back to Colin Kirkpatrick, because we had a reporter, Jason Whitlock. Everyone knows.
Oh, God. I used to work with him, man.
Okay, he did a story. I'm going to just keep it real. Back in the day, my opinion, it was always something that never related to me with that man. The way he talked about sports in Kansas City, it was always he would kick us just to put us back up when we did good.
Yeah.
So I never liked that, being from Kansas City. Never liked that.
Okay.
Thinking now, with what he just posted, it was a post on Facebook, and he was like, why are we boycotting the NFL? Look at the money that they're paying these black brothers.
Yep.
One thing I want to know is, how do we get blackballed in blackball?
Yeah.
All sports are black people orientated.
Yep.
Why are we fueling the fact that we are right back to Roman days? We are right back in the arena being used. 95% of this money is not reciprocated back in our community. Yep. So there's no good for us just to have 1 out of every 100 black men that are millionaires, and then they are totally told, you better not do anything at all to help your community outside of what we allow you to do, so you won't be called a coon.
Yeah.
So I don't support what Jason Whitlock is saying. We need to quit being blackballed and black-owned.
Yep.
We own this. We run this.
Mm-hmm.
We stand up. Now, you telling me that we are going to sacrifice how many lives this year by the BS that is being treated by us, the climate in our communities, just so we can sit up and praise someone running a football or a basketball, whatever sport it may be? For what gain have we got? None.
Exactly.
Even down to your cable bill. They didn't help you. Nothing. Nothing has been, there's no progression in this. There's no progression in these sports right now that we have more love for than our lives.
Exactly. And the sad thing about it, these people will go and rally and go to, like, when the Royals won, it was a good thing. I'm glad they upset them. It showed 800,000 people. So at the end of the day, people do what they want to do. Those same 800,000 could have came and supported all the killings in KCK and KCMO. They could have came to boycott gas stations and boycott, Korean shops that take our black women and throw them on the ground and step on them and treat them like dirt because they know we're going to come back. See, somehow, I don't know what happened, we dropped the ball when it comes to, you know what? If you can't respect me and you're making money in my community, then we're not going to your store. We're not going to patron your store because any other race you do like that, they're not going to go to your store. They're going to write letters, and then they're going to boycott you, and they're going to boycott you economically.
Well, you said something real key there. You said they're going to write letters. We live it's been this way for a while, us in our communities. Mm-hmm. When it comes to us doing what we fought for, we fought to learn how to read. We don't want to read. We fought to learn how to write. We don't want to write. We don't want to do nothing but have a lot of mouth. We got a lot of mouth. Look at how many of us blacks that we see get done behind their contract being wrong. Mm-hmm. Look at all these different things that come back to us, everything we fought for. We fought for an education that we don't even exercise. We fight for rights that we don't even exercise. If you look at the climate of our earth right now, it is 95% melanated influence, from food to action to clothes, even down to the designing of vehicles. We already know we invented pretty much everything.
No doubt.
Why are we being blackballed in this black world? It is a black world, and I don't want Anglo-Saxons or however you consider yourself, because I don't do the color thing. But since that is the climate out here, let's speak on that. Mm-hmm. Everything is 95, even your children that are in what we call racist homes. Mm-hmm. There is something that they have latched on that came from the melanated man. Yeah. When do we capitalize on this as a unit? Instead of hanging people, we are hanging Colin Kirkpatrick right now. Yeah. We're hanging him. We hung Tupac out there. We hung his mama out there. We hung out all these artists / activists. We hung the ones out there, even down to Prince. Yeah. Prince gave back so much. Mm-hmm. We are hanging people out here for differences in lane movement.
Yep. And we have a bigger issue with that. We have so many problems that we have to work out. That's why I like the United We Fly movement. I'm definitely going to get you on the show more than once so we can talk about different topics and stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I'm going to let you close it out with, if we had a show where you had to do your final thing, close out about United We Fly, purpose, and what do you see if this comes together like you want to?
United We Fly, purpose. Instant change within self, learning to love. What I see in the future is happiness. Everyone has found a happy place to the point that where it's nothing but happiness for all of us. We can achieve this. These are the streets of gold. These are the streets of gold that I see that we will walk on. These are the starving artists that will no longer starve. These are the days where we won't see bums, to where everyone is giving their king and queendom. Everyone lives royal. No one has to question why anymore. No more songs of why. No more churning up negativity. I see a world that can whip it real hard for the positive. We whip it through our words and through our actions, and we keep it moving with a smile on our face. Ain't no way we can let the haters see us not smile. Ain't no way we can't look just as we look better than the evil. We look better than the negative. It's time for us to show ourselves approved and hold those ones accountable. That's the future I see. I see all our wings spread. I don't even know why we walking no more. Get up off your feet and just fly.
No doubt.
Hey.
No doubt. Hey, no doubt, man. Also, Moonrock, let them know where they can find you at again, bruh.
Once again, if you are on Facebook, it is very simple for you to type in United We Fly and add yourself to the group. If you know me personally, Darrell Moonrock Focus Taylor, the 930 Boys. On IG, I am Moonrock Focus, the 930 Boys. You can Google 930 Boys. I just seen that. We going way up with it. Anything 930 Boys related, Lisa's Fragrance and such.
Yes.
Tap in. Use your Facebook for knowledge. That is the new currency. And the 930 Boys is giving out meal tickets every single day. FBOE, Roger Suggs, is giving out meal tickets every single day. We have to latch on to the fact that knowledge is the new currency. Tap in, United We Fly group page on Facebook. I'm looking to see your support. Bring your positive vibes. 930 Boys are in the building.
In the building on iHeartRadio. So we worldwide, my brother. We worldwide with this one. So we're gonna keep pushing, man. I just wanted to tap in with you and let you know that I see you, I support you, and I'm gonna use this platform to get heroes and sheroes out there that need to be no more. I got a tagline, Moon, called Unsung Not For Long.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Because we come in for everybody.
Exactly.
We come in for everybody.
Yep.
Everybody's got a chance in this.
That's right.
Everyone has a chance, and it's all about your choice.
That's it.
That's it. We're not answering for finances. We're asking for love and loyalty.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, y'all heard it here. United We Fly.
Yes, sir.
United We Fly.
United We Fly. United We Fly, man. United Live to Live. Believe in that.
Live to live, baby. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? This has been Vigilante for 2 minutes and some change. We went over. Guess what? That was the change. We are out.